Donald Trump vowed to investigate NBC News and MSNBC for country-threatening treason if elected president again next year, RadarOnline.com has learned. In a startling development to come as the embattled ex-president faces 4 criminal indictments connected to his actions both before and after leaving office in January 2021, Trump took to social media on Sunday night to rage against the 2 Comcast-owned news networks. According to Trump, NBC News and MSNBC are not entitled to use the very valuable airwaves of the USA for free. He also claimed that Comcast is dishonest and corrupt due to its one-sided and vicious coverage against him. They are almost all dishonest and corrupt, but Comcast, with its one-sided and vicious coverage by NBC News, and in particular MSNBC, often and correctly referred to as MSDNC Democrat National Committee, should be investigated for its country-threatening treason, Trump fumed on Truth Social over the weekend. He continued, their endless coverage of the now fully debunked scam known as Russia, and much else, is one big campaign contribution to the radical left Democrat Party. The embattled ex-president then promised to thoroughly scrutinize and investigate NBC News and MSNBC if he wins the presidency again in November 2024. I say up front, openly, and proudly, that when I win the presidency of the United States, they and others of the lamestream media will be thoroughly scrutinized for their knowingly dishonest and corrupt coverage of people, things, and events, he wrote. Why should NBC, or any other of the corrupt and dishonest media companies, be entitled to use the very valuable airwaves of the USA? Free Trump continued. They are a true threat to democracy and are, in fact, the enemy of the people. The fake news media should pay a big price for what they have done to our once great country. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Trump's vow to investigate NBC News and MSNBC for country-threatening treason on Sunday came 1 week after the former president appeared for an interview with Kristen Welker on the NBC News program Meet the Press. One of the most noteworthy portions of Trump's Meet the Press interview was the ex-president's claim that he ignored legal advice from attorneys who told him the 2020 election was not stolen. Trump currently faces 2 indictments, one federal indictment and one state indictment in Georgia, connected to his alleged efforts to subvert the results of the 2020 election over his belief that the election was rigged against him. We have many people, and it's my choice, he told Welker regarding his actions before leaving office. It was my decision. But I listened to some people. I say I won the election, he added later on in the interview. Trump also claimed that he is not afraid of going to prison and, if he wins next year's election, it is very unlikely he would pardon himself. I think it's very unlikely. What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong, he said. You mean because I challenge an election, they want to put me in jail? Trump remains the front runner in the race for the 2024 Republican primary. He also maintains a small lead ahead of President Joe Biden for the 2024 general election.